Cape Privacy offers a confidential computing platform that allows you to easily develop and run serverless functions on encrypted data with no additional operations or cryptography required. With Cape, you can protect your data and your code, which, thanks to Cape's encryption and secure compute environment based on AWS Nitro enclaves, remains completely private. Or, as we like to say, what happens in Cape stays in Cape. This means that you can encrypt your sensitive or regulated data and keep it protected in transit and during processing. Moreover, you can deploy functions or apps containing proprietary algorithms or models and ensure that they remain confidential. Cape empowers developers to build secure apps by providing both a confidential computing platform based on secure enclaves, but also the tools needed to develop and deploy applications for it. With Cape's command line interface or CLI, you can use simple commands to encrypt, deploy, and run your applications. What are some of the use cases for Cape? Well, whenever you need to process confidential information, you can leverage Cape to ensure the privacy of your data and code. At Cape, we have developed a variety of secure apps that can be found on our website, including secure search, secure medical data processing, confidential equal pay analysis, secure voting, secure mortgage application, or secure sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis is an application of natural language processing that classifies the sentiment of text, typically either as positive or negative. And because vast amounts of data exist in textual form, sentiment analysis has a lot of practical applications, including social media monitoring, customer feedback analysis, news analysis, or market research. And therefore, processing this type of data in an automated manner allows for extracting valuable information efficiently. However, what if your data is private? Well, this is where Cape Privacy comes in. So, how would you go about developing an app that would perform secure sentiment inference on your textual data? There are three main steps. First, you would train your text classification model as normal using your favorite machine learning libraries. Second, you would create a Cape function, which is a Python script that must be called app.py and contain a function called cape_handler. This function accepts your inputs and returns your outputs. And in case of the sentiment analysis application, you would pass in the text you wish to classify into Cape handler, invoke your model, and return the prediction that the model outputted, which would be the sentiment of the text. Finally, the third step would be to encrypt, deploy, and run your Cape function with Cape's command line interface or CLI, or Python or JavaScript SDKs. Specifically, using Docker, you would have to install your dependencies such as NumPy or Pandas or scikit-learn. Next, you could use the Cape CLI to log into Cape's confidential computing platform with Cape login. Then you would encrypt your input data you wish to process with the command cape encrypt, and then you would deploy your app to Cape's enclave with cape deploy my app. Finally, you could query your function with cape run followed by the function ID returned by the cape deploy command we ran earlier, followed by your encrypted data. Let's take a look at what such an app would look like. As mentioned, Cape's confidential computing tools include the CLI, but also a Python and JavaScript SDKs. This demo shows an example of running the sentiment analysis function from JavaScript. So let's test this out. Given an input that we enter right here, it was the worst of times. The app outputs that the sentiment of this sentence is negative, which is what we would expect. If we enter it was the best of times, the app outputs that this sentence is positive. Please check out our website at capeprivacy.com to try out Cape yourself. Thank you.